Wave your hats, wave your hankies, send them off for the 75-lap feature in the Street Stock division as they're giving the 1-lap signal to be going green next time by. Out of turn number 4. Looks like it'd be about 28 competitors strong for this 75-lap feature.
Who will it be? A first-time winner or somebody that's normally expected to be towards the front? The 7 of Chad Poorman, the 0 of Josh Nelms. Get the green off of 4.
Nelms has the early lead in the number 0 machine. Randy Pressler gets bobbled up in the middle of 1 and 2, and we've got him jam-packed on the exit of 2.
And number 51 of Derek Lane, a nice job to stay out of the wall. Got a little bit of cosmetic damage on the front nose of his car, but he keeps on rolling despite losing several spots.
He's still battling. Billy Van Meter, a rookie in Street Stock competition, has spun in the bottom of turn 4, so the caution is out.
Josh Nelms brings the field to green. The Illinois driver with 71 laps to go. And with its single file restart, nearly stretched all the way around the oval here at Plymouth.
And this is going to give a lot of these drivers a little bit more opportunity now that everybody's spread out just a tick. Maybe give some competitors chances to make a move they were not able to do when they were all bunched up at the beginning of this race.
About 3 laps, and Nelms is going to be in heavy lap traffic. Nelms in the 0, and trouble in front of the leader, the 99 of Irwin. No, the 88 car, sorry, the 88 of Stephen Russell gets spun towards the infield. The car that looks a lot like the 99 of Irwin.
Stephen Russell goes around on the exit of turn number 4.
Josh Nelms in the 0 rolls into turn 3 as the pace truck pulls into the infield, and we are going to green. Coming off of turn number 4, Nelms, Poorman, Hopkins, Irwin, and Jeff Lane, the top 5. Already back in the field, we talked about him just a moment ago. Carl Muffley in the number 9 looking to the outside of Bill Service. Those two make contact down in 1 and 2, and Muffley will drop to the inside lane on a little crossover down in 1 and 2. Good 4-car battle going on there.
Well, we've been keeping an eye on the number 9 of Carl Muffley. He's been going to work on the 28 machine of Jason Thompson. Thompson up high, Muffley down low. They've made some contact, but Thompson holds on to that spot.
Street stocks are fun to watch. As you can see, the handle goes away on some of them. They slide up, Muffley into the wall in the front straightaway. Carl Muffley in the number 9 goes up into the wall after he and the 28 of Thompson got together. Possibly a flat right front on the number 9 of Muffley. Muffley in the 9, and the 28 of Thompson got together coming off of 4, and then Muffley cutting a right front, slams the outside retaining wall.
This is about the longest stretch of green flag racing we've had thus far, with Drummond going to the infield.
But that comes to an end. The 31 of Margot has spun down in turn number 2. Margot and car number 31 has spun, and caution is out with 20 laps complete, 55 to go. Margot in the 31. Start of lap number 21 for Josh Nelms, the leader. He's led the first 20 circuits from the outside pole. Rick Irwin, one of the Kentucky drivers in the 99. And we've got trouble on the backstretch. Scott Neal has spun the number 93 going off into turn 3. Eddie Wolf keeps on rolling, and the yellow flag is not waved. Great job by Eddie Wolf in the 93 to keep on moving.
A tough break for Eddie Wolf, but it's great for everybody else behind him. And Randy Pressler, your 2009 Street Stock Track champion and new track record holder, went around. Eddie Wolf, we saw him lose a lot of positions, but through that last caution, he's been able to move up back into the top 10. As the green flag is back out, Randy Pressler trying to move up on the outside.
Hopkins opened up the inside lane for a moment. It's single file all the way back to the 91 of Segbich and the number 98 car, Kyle Cooper, as they compete down into turn 3. Following them, Carl Muffley after a flat tire and a wall hit a little while ago. Muffley moving up in the outside lane. He's been one of the drivers doing a lot of moving early on, had moved himself up several positions, and then he had to go to the pits to change a tire, so he has to do it all over again. Brian Hopkins in the 95 car. And we've got trouble down in 1 and 2. Bill Service in that 171 is spun, and everyone else able to avoid extra contact as we have our longest green flag run of the afternoon, and we saw a lot of great racing throughout the field. The leader continues to be Josh Nelms, with things in the top 5 starting to heat up. Scott Neal, the 17, has moved into the top. Halfway signal given. 38 laps complete, 37 laps to go for Josh Nelms. Battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th as Neal is in that outside lane, making the second group work.
He's making it work. He gets into the back end of Hopkins. Hopkins slides up the racetrack. But the bigger story is Rick Irwin able to pull back even.
Well, if we had a spin every time somebody made contact today, we would have a 0 laps in at this point, because there's been a lot of bumping and grinding out on the speedway, but many a times the drivers have steered out of it, especially the ones up front.
Larry Lathan up into the wall.
So the 58 of Lathan, a spin in 3 and 4, and the last couple of laps, action everywhere on the speedway. The leaders, the first place car of Nelms, working a lap car. It was a 45 of Albright. They had a race for real estate, made contact at time. Scott Neal runs second in the 17, third the 99 of Irwin as we go to green coming off of 4.
So there goes Scott Neal quickly into that second spot. Able to quickly clear the lap traffic.
Not be bad sitting in that third place right now if the top two happen to have some issues with one another. But can the 17 of Neal even get to the 0 of Nelms? Runs a good line through 1 and 2. Irwin with problems in the 99. He went up the banking in turn 2. Myers in the number 5 to the inside in turn 3 for the third spot.
And they continue to beat and bang for that third spot off of turn 4. In the meantime, the top two drivers continue to pull away.
Much different line run between the 0 of Nelms and the 17 of Neal. And when you watch him go through turns 1 and 2, same as 3 and 4, Neal goes into the turn a lot higher to help him get off the corner on the bottom, where Nelms stays on the bottom the whole corner.
And a very different driving style indeed, but it seems with 3 wide, battle down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Contact made.
Look at Rick Irwin able to steer out of it in the 99 car as he and Myers, as well as Meyer, were 3 wide going off into turn 3, and they're still beating and banging as the 99 is a pinball.
Eddie Wolf is now involved in that group, and now the 99 of Rick Irwin might be a little frustrated with the number 5 machine, driven by Josh Myers.
And he continues to lay the chrome horn, coming off of turn 2 and heading off into 3. Myers just trying to hang on to it as Irwin has used that front bumper the last lap or 2 with 5 to go. Next time by for Nelms, who again stretches his lead on the 17 of Scott Neal.
Down the back straightaway, everybody single file, but keep an eye on the number 5 and the 99. They're side by side on the exit of 4.
They were making a lot of contact a little while ago. So far clean on Myers up the banking a little bit. Irwin stays out there. Thompson up the banking, a few car lengths behind them. He keeps on going as the battle is between the 5 of Myers, the 99 of Irwin. More contact on the front stretch between those two.
That white car of the 99 machine of Rick Irwin has a few black spots on it now, thanks to the number 5. And he's still side by side. They're still continue to trade paint off of turn 4 down the front straightaway and into 1.
Steve Chrisman in the 21 car now using the second groove to make some moves. He gets on the outside of Irwin, the Kentucky driver. He'll try to close on the number 5 of Myers, as well as Hopkins runs in the 95 behind him. 2 circuits remain for Josh Nelms from Illinois. White flag out of board.
The white flag will fly for the number 0, Josh Nelms. He took the early advantage on the green flag on lap 75 out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. For the final time of the Oliver Ford Lincoln Mercury Billboard and into turn 3 out of turn number 4, Josh Helms will visit victory lane here today in the 75 lap CRA Street Stocks feature.
Second place goes to the 17 of Neal. Third is Brett Miles Jr. Fourth, Eddie Wolf. Fifth is Chad Foreman. Sixth, Josh Myers. Seventh, Rick Irwin. Eighth, Steve Chrisman. Ninth, Brian Hopkins. And 10th, Muffley, as we're still beating and banging down in turn 1 at the conclusion of the race.